Will the 2019-2020 Premier League season be completed? The 8-part Amazon documentary will still go out in July, regardless of whether the season will be completed. The home and away shirts have been leaked for the 2020-2021 season, and Lucas Moura has hinted that he may leave Spurs this time next year. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're keeping well and safe. It is Friday the 27th of March and I'm going to go through all of the Tottenham news and all of the rumours over the last 24 hours. Let's start with the Tottenham Hotspur shirts, both home and away, for the 2021 season. These pictures have been leaked online. I know I did a video around a month or so ago stating that these had been leaked, but they seem to be all over the internet today, all over social media, like it's a new thing, but these have been leaked before. Please do let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section below. If these are going to be Tottenham's home and away shirts for the 2020-21 season, what do you make of them? I've put these pictures out on Twitter and on Instagram today. A lot of very mixed feelings. Lots of people like them. Lots of people absolutely hate them. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The new Tottenham shirts for the 2020-21 season are due to be released in July, but of course we don't know what's happening with the 2019-2020 season, whether Tottenham will go on to play the remaining 9 games in the Premier League, or will the season be null and void. That is a whole new debate. I'm sure that we will get another announcement by the Premier League very, very soon. But before some of you say, yeah, but these pictures were probably fake and they probably won't be the shirts for next season, in the last 3 or 4 years or so, they have been leaked by a company called Footy Headlines, and the last 3 or 4 years they have all become true when they have leaked them in January, February, March time, and then they've come out in the summer. So going on those leaked pictures over the last couple of years, they have become true. Many happy returns to former Tottenham midfielder Terry Yorath. He turned 70 today. He signed for Tottenham in 1979 from Coventry City, and then he left Tottenham in 1981, signing for Vancouver Whitecaps. A report out today by BBC Sport, and they are talking about what's going to happen for the remainder of the 2019-2020 season. Quoting here, difficult decisions will need to be taken to encounter the financial impact of coronavirus on English football, say the Premier League, EFL and Professional Footballers Association. All games have been postponed until at least the 30th of April and will resume when it is safe and conditions allow. A Premier League, EFL and PFA statement said their thoughts continue to be with everyone affected by the virus. We have agreed to work together to arrive at shared solutions. The BBC then go on to say further meetings were set for next week with a view to formulating a joint plan to deal with the difficult circumstances facing the leagues, their clubs, players, staff and fans. Premier League clubs were already due to meet again on the 3rd of April, when it is almost certain the current postponement of all matches until the 30th of April will be extended yet again. That could take it past the official end of the EFL League season and towards the last round of Premier League fixtures, which was supposed to be on the 17th of May. Players at some clubs across Europe, including Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund, have agreed to take temporary pay cuts. While the fate of the Premier League and EFL seasons remain unclear, the FA has already cancelled all non-league campaigns in steps 3 and 7 in the pyramid. More than 30 clubs are willing to challenge that decision, meaning no promotion or relegation, which is yet to be ratified by the FA Council. As I said yesterday, the FA has already cancelled all non-league campaigns. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Do you see the Premier League and EFL doing exactly the same, or do you think that they will end the season properly and Tottenham play the remaining 9 games? If not, if Tottenham's 9 games get cancelled and they don't play them and the season is null and void, then will Tottenham get a Champions League place? Will they go back to last season's Premier League standings? And then will they count? Will the top 4 then go into the Champions League for the 2020-2021 season? How on earth do you think it's going to work? Some very, very difficult decisions. I know a lot of money is involved. It just seems that when there is something so important, the coronavirus pandemic at the moment, it just seems so wrong for the football governing bodies to just think about the money. They need to do what is right, but I can't see them cancelling the season. I think that they are going to want to finish the 9 games in the Premier League, certainly. It is just a question of how on earth they fit those games in. A report out earlier today from the Daily Mail, and they are stating that the coronavirus pandemic will not halt Tottenham's Amazon documentary, and it still will be released as planned, even if the season is declared null and void. The Daily Mail have stated that they have learned that the production team are confident they already have enough material for the 8-part All or Nothing Amazon series, which is scheduled to be broadcast at the end of July 2020, with the only remaining question being whether the final episode concludes with the suspension of the Premier League season due to the coronavirus, or they are able to film the last 9 games of Tottenham's season. The report then goes on to say Amazon's crew continued to film at the Tottenham training ground until they were locked down by government earlier this week, capturing footage of Heung-min Son reporting for duty after 14 days of self-isolation following his trip to South Korea for arm surgery. The Daily Mail go on to write, there has been no shortage of incident at the club during the 2019-2020 season. Amazon's first episode will feature unseen footage of Mauricio Pochettino's shock sacking last November and replacement the following day by Mourinho, whose 7 a.m. arrival at the training ground was filmed. Lastly, the Daily Mail write that they've also captured Eric Dyer climbing into the stands to confront a Tottenham fan who was abusing his brother during their FA Cup defeat to Norwich on penalties. Other low points include a Carabao Cup defeat by League Two Colchester in September and a 7-2 Champions League loss at home to Bayern Munich in October. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section below, what you think about the Amazon documentary. It has been reported many times that Tottenham are being paid around £10 million to let Amazon have access all areas. We know now that it will be an 8-part series called All or Nothing, out in July 2020. How are you going to feel when that opening scene comes up? Mauricio Pochettino going out the door and Jose Mourinho coming in the Tottenham Hotspur training centre, 7 a.m, and holding up that shirt. Tottenham star Lucas Moura has hinted that he may not be a Tottenham player this time next year. He has been talking to Brazilian website Lance, and he said, I do have Sao Paulo in my head, in my plans. When I arrived in Europe, I had a goal to stay here for at least 10 years. I want to return to Sao Paulo. It may be 3-5 years from now, or it may be a year from now. Football is dynamic. So, if Lucas Moura was to leave Tottenham in 12 months' time, how would you feel about it? Do you think that he fits in well at the club? Would you start him in every game? Of course, every single Tottenham fan will always remember Lucas Moura for that night at Ajax. 2-0 down, 3-0 down on aggregate, and then Lucas Moura with that tremendous hat-trick. What a feeling, what a night. Lucas Moura, still only 27. Tottenham signed him back in the 2018 January transfer window. He has now made a total of 99 competitive appearances for the club, scoring 23 goals. As I said at the start of the video, it is the 27th of March 2020. On this day in 2004, that's 16 years ago, Tottenham played away at Southampton in the Premier League, with Spurs losing the game 1-0. A couple of years later, 27th of March 2006, Tottenham played at home against West Bromwich Albion, and Tottenham won that game 2-1. Exactly 10 years ago today, Tottenham played at home against Portsmouth, with Tottenham winning the game 2-0. So, if this season was null and void and Tottenham didn't play their 9 remaining Premier League games, just for a bit of fun, I'd like you to put in the comments section below who has been your player of the season, who has been the most disappointing player of the season, and what has been your favourite match of the season in terms of performance. Thanks for watching today's video. If you don't subscribe to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Stay well, stay safe, have a nice weekend, and I will see you again soon. Come on, you Spurs. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you like the shirt I have been wearing in today's video, you can order one of these shirts and many, many more from toffs.com. You can also get in touch with them by email. It is enquiries@toffs.com. All of the links are in the description box below this video. They have an absolutely superb range of retro Tottenham shirts, so don't miss out. Just before you go, just to let you know that the nominations are now open for the Football Content Awards 2020. The event will be held in May at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. What a fantastic venue to hold such an event. I was very, very lucky to win the award last year for the Best Club Content Creator. So thank you very much for everyone who voted. I really, really appreciate it. It was a dream come true to win this at the Etihad Stadium. If you would like to vote, all of the details are below in the comments section and the description section as well. All of the links and all of the details. You can either vote on their website, through Instagram or on Twitter, but all of the details are below. And you just hashtag Best Club Creator or Best Content Creator. So thank you very much for all your support. And all of the nominations close on midnight on the 31st of March. Come on, you Spurs.